They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Here we go. From the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Once again, it's Mostert. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And the Bengals are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw won a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Here we go.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
11 MP, hey! 11,
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. It's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Here we go.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Mixon trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Stop.
Mixon again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They marked him short of the goal line.
All right, ready?
The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? Here's a run with Mixon. And this time he is in. Yes. Joe Mixon punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give to Mostert running right. He'll get this to about the 38. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
A good run there off right tackle. Ready? Old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. 47-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. His throw incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yield blue. Drill green. Yield black.
Now Tua. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
11. 12. 11.
Now it's Mixon running right. And some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there.
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And that is taken in by Hurst. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line.
Here we go. 1st down, Bengals. 11 Palmer.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to get the football. Their own 17.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 55 rushing yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A handoff running left is Mostert. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 7.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's the backup Bridgewater. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
8 yards to go.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Here's Bridgewater. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, the decision paid off indeed. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, Do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater, the quick slant caught. The 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First down and goal to go.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Here's Mostert. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert able to take it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
And tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
This is caught. It's Boyd. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
On the line, ready?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Burrow on play action. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off.
Here we go,
Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. McPherson's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
On 2, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Gun.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
12, 11.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, Colby. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
They'll try and run with Mixon. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here we go.
Good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. He's going to float this one deep right side. And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
11.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
That's taken in by Higgins. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
12.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
11 empty, take. 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow will throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Boyd. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
11 coming. 11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. That's just 32 yards officially from the right hash. McPherson's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And he'll have a Dolphins first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. They find some open, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have tied the ball game with a chance to go ahead now in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out and out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see.
Here we go.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
11
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it out to his left. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And some room to work. Touchdown. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Once again, it's Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14.
Third down and 14.
They'll run right side with Mostert. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down, and the Bengals will get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Burrow. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now Burrow. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
11-90.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
12.
Now it's Burrow. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Here we go with Burrow. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 44 yards. And the Bengals have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. McPherson on for the point after. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Bengals 27, Dolphins 13. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate? And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals have pretty well put it away in the fourth quarter. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on it.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On third down, Bridgewater. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Bengals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up first and 10 at their own 46. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Singletary to get the drive started. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play.
For a Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
To the air, Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
On 2nd down, Cook. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He finds his man, that's Sweeney. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Allen going to go on 4th down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 18.
11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11 Thomas. 11, 11.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Gun.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
11 MT, 11 MT.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
Here we go. Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
Looking to throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
For Bills 7, Bengals 7.
Here we go.
2nd and 4.
12.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4. Those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
1-1, ready?
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Play action. It's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and hit that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 33. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Throwing there, but this this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
11 coming.
Burrow looking to pass. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Well, really not much secret there. Third and long, Charles, and he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because third and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is? You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield.
Damn, man, I've been waiting on that play all that time to shit the bed.
What you saying, Bucko? It certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now Cook running right. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fair catch. Made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen out to the left. He's got his tight end Knox. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
5 wide.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on down.
Here we go.
Mixon will try the right side. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And they go play action now. Burrow. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th, and we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Fields it right around the goal line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has something assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
Here we go, here we go. 11, MT, hey!
It's Mixon on the counter, and they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
11, MT, hey!
On 2nd and 11 now. Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their mind. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Score that tackle for loss to the Wyoming alumnus, Logan Wilson. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I've got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
And he is going to have the Bills first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them.
What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on fourth. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. To throw, it's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McKenzie. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Allen to throw it. This ball complete to the tight end, Sweeney. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Getting the ball is Cook running left. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here's Cook again. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Now again running right, it's Cook. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8.
3rd down. Here's a run by Cook.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
James Cook,
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Bills have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to a go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day 1 of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had his eyes on that one being bigger.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Burrow on play action. And that is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Again, it's Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down. Trailing in the 4th quarter, they got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done as you noted, and they did.
He'll take this to the 46.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Here's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down. They run for it with Mixon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Add that one to the good run talent right there. He's been strong throughout this game, and there's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the 4th quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out 1st downs.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Burrow steps away to his left. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely, every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
On 1, ready? Go, go, go. 11.
Now Burrow. And he's got his man on the out route. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here we go, here we go. 11, empty, take.
To throw, Burrow.
toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball a bit arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. And the Bills have just about sewn up this field.
Good game, dog.
Just when you thought this
I try to win it now. I don't want to save it for later.
pretty much going to seal the deal.
This defense isn't in danger surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play.
He fucked me up, bro. He literally just stood up.
The Bills on their
Yeah, he literally just stood up.
Pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the big special? It's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You really didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, running to the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
What BLB said should be real beautiful this year. Real beautiful. Make sure my shit was on. Well, y'all got quiet like that? I must have heard a little thunder.
Hey, what the hell you doing, man?
$5,000-$6,000 on the person. They want you to do it. They'll have some money they save, the $20,000, $30,000.
Fire in the hole.
But they won't buy for themselves.
Dead. Fire in the hole, dead. Hey, hold your own. I'm seeing you pop in and out over there.
Let me have $20,000-$30,000 in my pocket. I said, only if I had $20,000-$30,000 in my name, you gonna expect me to buy you expensive shit.
Them boys got that.
But if you got the money, you ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna buy it.
I'm at the store right now.
You ain't buying none of that designer shit yourself. You ain't buying none of these bust down that you got. Bust down chain, bust down watch, bust down ring. You ain't buying this. Do it for yourself first.
What y'all long? I done ran B more. Beat his ass. He don't even want to play me no more. I'm glad.
I was talking about yesterday, probably around somewhere between 6 and 9ish. 7 y'all taking the tennis.
Hey, I'm back. Super. You still on here?
Hey, wee, spin the block. What you say about me, cousin?
the game. Let the ring out of HTP. Shut the fuck up. And I scouted about it. Bring you about it. Oh, my fault. My fault, big boy. My fault. What up, Detroit? Oh, yeah, they were playing the game yesterday. What up, Dale Trump? Hey, I'm playing Call of Duty. Doc, yeah, I'm still here.
Shoot me an invite, Suit. I ain't doing shit. And Donnie ain't never crossed the 50-yard line fucking with me, man. Get on.
You ain't never doing shit. See that old throwback, Chris put up? God damn, we've been doing this a long time. Chris, you talking about Christopher Martin?
Hey, Super, when I jumped off, I heard Charlie, and he said there's been a whole lot of shit going on, but I lost the conversation. And what do he mean when he said a lot of shit? Is it some shit, some real shit, people with the shit?
Doc, it's complicated. Charlie done touched on a few things and a few different topics at different times. One topic was who the owner of Re-Rock is, was, or could be, and the other topic was shop bikes and who's spending the money and not getting, yeah. And then the third topic was drawing on Thomas' ass. But can we start with Re-Rock? You mean Rhea? Can we start with Rhea? Charlie still in here?
Long story short, Doc, Buckets, HTP really ain't fucking with Buckets like that no more. You know what I'm saying? And they just want to know where you stand on the situation. You gonna raise Buckets or you gonna, stand out the way? I told him that you gonna get the fuck out of the way. You ain't raising nobody any fucking way.
Well, I came on here. I told Buckets I run him this year. He said he want to bet with me. Well, that was his answer. But what's up with the rerun? What's up with the rerun bike?
Hey, Doc, you ain't been on here all day. Charles Davis said you can't run certain bikes. I remember you gave him keys. He ain't trying to race with Charlie just yet. Boy, that goddamn Charlie. Hey, Charlie. So you say you knew he bought it, and he ain't
Doc. So Charlie caught a win that Buckets, might be 10% billion, and he told Buckets, nigga, you gotta pick a side, nigga. You with us, you with them. And if you with them, I got my gun pointed at you. And he said it a few times.
Now, Buddy just cleared it all up a couple hours ago. He said he did not buy that damn bike. And if he did buy it, he his own man, it's his own money. He don't give a fuck about what nobody got to say. He a boss.
Just like don't nobody give a fuck what he had to say. Like I told him to his face a minute ago. If you got it, you got it. You don't. Personally, I don't give a fuck. Talking about he don't buy used shit. Boy, that motherfucker did you.
Doc came in and asked some very specific questions, and Charlie jumped out, and he answered Doc's specific question. Now everybody come down, lay your neck back. Come back, Charlie.
So wait a minute now. Charlie said he bought re-up. Bucket saying he didn't buy re-up. But if he did, it's his money.
And the decision to bring it out.
Somebody else brought that conversation up, dog. Did us? WATF. Well, just cleared it all up. He
said he did fine. He said he did not fine. But if he did fine, what the fuck got something to say about it? You're a grown ass man, you spend his own money. If you want to buy everybody's bike.
God damn, Cam, man. Take his wood off yourself, dog. It ain't that goddamn serious for you to ride him like that, girl. God damn. We gonna have fun with it. Let us have fun with it. Hit the button, you police ass nigga.
Move out the way, nigga. You should have been on here when Buckles was on here. If your scary ass had something to say, see, we was on here talking to Buckles. And he asked, anybody got any motherfucking questions? Anybody got any motherfucking questions about any goddamn thing? Ask him. Should have been on here then when we asked him questions.
So you wasn't listening when I told Buckets I don't really give a fuck what he had to say. And I said what the fuck I had to say. And you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm out. Hey, y'all got it, man. Take y'all fucking button with the fucking police on you in the corner.
You got 60% right. When Bucket did come in, Kenny Good started telling me what's going on. He did say that he was on here talking about it.
No, so I came right back and said, but I had only been on for like 30 minutes. I hadn't been on for the whole 4 or 5 hours. I can't speak about what we're talking about 5 hours ago. Bucket said, well, they still talking about this shit from yesterday. Yeah, I can't talk about the other shit. I can only talk about what I heard for the 20, 30 minutes I was on before Bucket got on.
King Good, I know he's about as smart as man. How the hell you gonna say you was going to deal with 30 minutes, but turn right around at the same time and say they could talk about it for 4 or 5 hours? Make that make sense.
You always try to put the whole story is because, hey, what up, son? Just because somebody said they had been on here talking about it all morning. Smart ass. I'm not feeling something too fast now. I'm asking you a question, child. Now, Buckets is, I don't want to say cheap. Buckets is very fruit. If y'all don't know what that means, why would he buy Rico? Oh man, I don't know.
I don't know, Doc. I mean, it's just something to talk about. Yeah, it's just something to talk about.
Let me see. I don't know. He might have done that. So you think, well, tell me what you think.
Well, I ain't gonna call no names, but I'm gonna let you go some. Somebody said, Bucket said he was 10% built, right? That's B.O.B., Zero, and the rest of the bigs.
Man, Bucket said that 2 years ago, right here today.
Oh, yeah. So what he did say.
Buckets want to control the pot. So can he control the pot with 10%? Or do we need to buy the whole bite?
Well, in business, and I ain't no businessman, I ain't never been a businessman, but I do a little research. Somebody has a majority stake or the majority shares, and whoever got that always control is making decisions. The final decision.
So what good is 10%? That ain't no, how they say it on Shark Tank, that ain't no meat in the game for Buckets.
See, dog, what you missing was the conversation that was going on. And that 10% got thrown out there and everybody was mad. Some people did. When number 2 said 10%, see, then stuff changed. I ain't gonna in my body. But I am not a billionaire. Not 1%, not 2%. found out today, dog, that Charles got the keys to your bike. We just found this out today. We didn't know him and Little Richard had something really going on. He got the keys to your bike. We found that out today. Oh, Lord. You don't believe everything Charles the White ever say, do you? Hey, 10%. Buckets don't seem like a 10% type of dude. I could be wrong.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson.
Like you say, Buckle did come in and say that if you want to buy it, you should.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
So why do you need 10% in the billions? He want to have
To the air again. It's
his hand in all the different pots.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. It's been a
It's not complete. I don't know what you mean. Because Buckle said that it don't make sense for him to buy a bike when he can just bet on the side.
Cousins.
Well, that's where the name came from. Hence, side pot. The side pot ain't never been the main pot. You ever gamble Super Bowl? Oh yeah.
Oh my God!
Just trying to scrap around.
What the fuck?
These people that got these 12 pieces and 30 pieces in the pot, right? And then on the side, you may get 100 here, 50 here, 20 there.
And they'll be driven back here.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that, Doc. You hear your boys say all the time, yeah, he bet more in the side on somebody else fight than he bet on his own fight. So, yeah,
That's it. Super Bowls, what you just called buckets a side pot type thing. That's what you said. That's what you said buckets is. It's side pot type dude. You asked me a very specific question that I don't recall Bucket's name ever coming up when you asked the question. So Peter, it sounded like you call him Bucket a side pot. No, I said he want to control the pot. And it sounded like you referring to him as being a side pot.
You think maybe that tough rule being gone makes defenses walk more than
Well, I don't know what keep trying to control.
Oh my goodness, man! What the fuck?
Well, I guess if he didn't buy the bike, he said he didn't buy it. You gotta take me to a word.
Fucking 3/4 down fucking conversions. One fucking guy.
I ain't got no lot to
Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And a short kick taking about the 16. And able to get this back to the 25.
So still, when you thinking, but I'm thinking that feels like one of those silent partners. I'm thinking, let's just put it out there, like, you can't call no shots when you ain't got no beat the game. Women like this.
About to get going. Last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot. When you go to the sideline, the chip shot there, maybe the offense not too happy. It's about
you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
after 1, 7
run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Joshua Jones came in, Sayers.
Burrow will throw.
He came in and said, hey,
he'll let one go deep for Higgins. This is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. They erased that deficit pretty quickly.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very
short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out there. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Can they run now out of his end zone? And he'll get it up past the 20 around the 22. Here the Vikings now to start the next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so much throwing the ball.
So after the incompletion, he's first down, 2nd and 10.
I ain't in the middle of that.
See, it's $130,000, but he just should have paid it out of that campaign money. That's what he messed up at 80 to 90 days for paying.
This was brought in by Jefferson. He'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. First down throw for Cousins. He's going to send Jefferson up and get the field. And he goes down the game is inside 25. So the big defense all the way down the outskirts of the red zone here. Just do 10. To throw is Cousins.
This is a delicate situation here.
And the throw left side right here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet. Second down.
The defense on what they're trying to mount a small stand before they try to reach the zone.
On 2nd down, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down there. Nothing on that one, no gain, so the Ravens still 10 to go.
There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. They're on 33.
Nice read on your part. Sometimes the quarterback isn't pulled between zone and man. Sometimes just full by the type of zone that he sees.
Looking for Higgins, but it was intercepted. Picked up by
That's my fuck up right there. Fuck me up. Bro, it wouldn't let me fucking do nothing.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So the first down run lost to Cook. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the Bengals 13-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd and 12, Cousins. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. They'll wind up
10 back as that sets him up for third down. And that last reception was over 150 yards on the game.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going.
Man, that was a blitz, bro. How the fuck did...
Dalvin Cook, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have retaken the lead.
I know, but I blitzed the motherfucker right down the middle. Oh, what a fucking catch.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there for the defense. What you're trying to do is make sure that someone's going to catch it out, make them catch it behind you because they're running into space from the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Bengals drive about to get going. For this offense, Charles, you got to feel pretty crucial here to put something together on this drive. Because remember, last time they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident.
Bro, I snapped that bitch 3 seconds ago.
And take some of that momentum back. Make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Back to Mixon on second down. He stops immediately there. No gain on the play there. So the Browns get a third down and 6.
Definitely not getting there for him here on the first half, but I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On third down, Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. Puts it up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks.
That's crazy.
And the Vikings are going to take possession. Just a lot going on there on the field. And this one lines up the turnover.
Sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused in here. He throws it in the coverage and gets an interception.
Following the interception. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the...
Man, you said I can't lock the fuck in. God damn.
With an interception, they try out their Charles.
What is the name? Clutch. Keep it.
I was afraid you're coming like an auctioneer. We got two.
And now Burrow got to be intercepted yet again.
I didn't even want to go there. That's the sad part.
The Vikings are going to take possession of the football. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Cousins will throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there. That winds up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend the red zone. But how about that good first step toward forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the
Bro, what? It means fuck. I mean, just beat him off the line with like ease.
Second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are in the streak quickly to add on to their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Lewis. And now the rookie's free. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Now, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? It's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
They'll try and throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. After the pick six, here's Burrow again.
Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He's got a man, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked on.